So, Friday. This is Friday's workout. We're going to start with the warm-up. It's going to be banded sprints. We're going to go 5 of them forward. Basically, just take a band, put it around the athlete's waist. She's going to get in a sprinter stance. Hold on, I don't want to be on this thing. Okay, I'm just going to apply a little pressure. I'm not going to pull really hard on her. Just going to get it so it's tight. She's only going to sprint out a little ways, and then she's going to come back to me. Under control. Ready? 3, 2, go. Good. Back in control. Ready? Go. Good. Come back, control. Ready? Go. Come back to me. Relax. So that's a banded sprint. Basically holding the spot. She does it 5 times, and then the athletes switch, and then the other athlete goes. If you are alone, you can still do this. You can put it around a rig or around a post. Okay? If you have to do this alone, just be careful you don't come flying back into the rig. But same stance, go. Come back to control, and go. So you can do it like this also if you do not have a partner. Okay? Remember, that's 5 times. Then we'll do the lateral band shuffle. So this is just a side shuffle, both sides, so you'll face that way. I'm just going to do the same position that I did with the band sprint, holding my spot, applying pressure, go. Come back under control, go. Good. Then all she would do after the 5, she'd turn to the other side, go. Good. And go. Nice. Perfect. So that's the side shuffle. Okay? Then we go into banded bear crawl. So she's just going to be in a bear crawl position. This is one of my favorite for the wrestling athletes. Remember, that lateral shuffle, you can do the same thing. If you're alone, you can put the band on the rig or a post and do the same thing. So ready, go. Come back. Good. And go. Come back. Very good. So that's the banded bear crawl. You can also do that with it attached to the rig if you're alone. Okay? That's also for 5s. Then, med ball granny toss. So, we'll grab this med ball here. Katie's going to stand right here facing the other way. She's going to squat down, and I want her to explode up and throw the ball back to me. Go. Good. So basically what I'm looking for in the athletes here is they get triple extension. Extension of the ankle, the knee, and the hip, trying to build their explosive power. So you want to have a heavier med ball. Don't take a light one and toss it and hit someone with it. This should be a very heavy ball that you're throwing, or at least something challenging so you're not able to throw it all the way across the room. This is 20 pounds, to give you an example. Very good. Which is just about the right weight for Katie. Perfect. So that is that toss. Now we'll do a lateral toss with a med ball, and we'll come on over here. I'll show you that. You still got it going, Taylor?
Yep.
Start on that side. Taylor, video. I got it. So left foot forward, facing the wall. They're going to rotate from here into the wall. Driving that hip 5 times and switch the other side. Okay? So on this side, hands are like this. Other side, hands are like this. That's the lateral. Okay? Then go on to, let's see the next one. Hang cleans. So we'll just use this one, I guess. This is a different kind of barbell, but you'll understand the same thing. So the athlete picks the bar up and trace down to the top of the knee, jump and catch. Again. So obviously, if the beginners will probably not even use any weight, just use the barbell or a light barbell. Or if you want, you can do a heavy ball or heavier med ball. She can clean it from her knees, same way she did with the barbell. Okay? Good. So if they're unable to do heavier weight or they really struggle, they can start with the ball. Okay, that is your hang cleans. Then trap bar deadlift. You guys know what that is. You have a trap bar there. Basically grab the bar, stand up, full extension, back down. Stand up, back down. Okay? Pull-ups, you guys know how to do that. Basically for the pull-ups, you're going to do as many as possible in 1 minute, but we will show you some other ways to do this. If the athlete's unable to do their pull-ups, we can use a band. You see it there, Taylor. Okay, I'll just have to jump in here. So we can put a band up on the rig here. If they're unable to do them. And you just put it around their foot, and she just goes up for one, and she's good. Come on down. Otherwise, she would do it without the band and see how many she gets. If they're unable to do that, you can start them with just doing jumping pull-ups where you can get a box for them. They stand there, they jump up and pull. So that's another version you can use for the people just starting if they're unable to do a pull-up. Then the last part of the lifting portion is going to be the dead hang. So basically she would hang from the barbell for the 3 sets of 30 seconds. Just going to work the grip strength again, which is really good. Same with the pull-ups. Okay? For the workouts, the first workout of the week for Friday would be partners, 4 rounds with sled pulls, 30 feet each. The sled pull would be with the strap around the waist and walking forward with heavy weight behind it, okay? Then you would go to farmer's carry, carrying dumbbells or kettlebells or whatever you want, standing straight up and walking with heavier weight. This is all working the grip strength and the core strength a lot, which is good. And then sandbag or heavy object carry, same thing. If they want to carry a med ball, a sandbag, whatever it is, I want them to hold it in the front rack position and walk with it. This will work the posterior chain, the hamstrings, and low back, and their core. So whatever object that they carry for that object carry for 30 feet, it'll be holding here the whole time in the front rack position. And that's for 30 feet. That's supposed to be heavy, and it should be a little bit of a struggle, okay? The second workout, you have dumbbell snatches, weighted lunges, and burpee over the dumbbell. So come on over here. And what this means is, this goes for time. So it'd be 21, 15, 9. So what it means is you do 21 dumbbell snatches. Goes to the ground, punches above head. You just use a dumbbell that you can handle. The weight shouldn't be overly heavy. If they start doing really crappy form, where they struggle with it, and they start pressing it, you know it went too heavy. Pick a weight you can handle. It's supposed to be a quick lockout from the ground. Okay? Then, after she's done doing 21 of those, she'll do 21 weighted lunges. So she'll hold the dumbbell in front rack position, and she'll do her 21 alternating lunges. So it's 21 total, not 21 each leg, 21 total. Then she'll do burpees over the dumbbell. You can jump over or step over, depending. If the athlete struggles with jumping over the dumbbell, it's not worth getting them hurt or tripping. So if they have to, if they're not really coordinated yet, just have them do a step over. It's still going to be just as difficult. Okay? So she'll do 21 of the dumbbell snatches, lunges, and the burpees. Then she'll go to 15 of the snatches, lunges, and the burpees, and then 9 of each. And that's for time. Record your time so you remember what you got, because we'll come back to that workout in be important to see how you improve. The third workout, which would be the third week for Friday, would be 4 rounds, stair run. So basically run the stairs up and down 5 times, or a treadmill that's on the incline. That's totally fine. And then you're gonna rest for a minute. Then you're gonna do a stair climb with a heavy weight. So that'd be like carrying the ball. You can do that up and down on the treadmill or stairs at school. And then rest for 1 minute and then bear crawl the stairs. Okay, so that one, I wouldn't use a treadmill. You can either just do a regular bear crawl on the floor, or you can bear crawl up and down the stairs. This is a great workout for wrestlers if you have availability to stairs, which I'm pretty sure you guys do.
To be clear though, we're not going head down the stairs.
No,
you're not going backwards down the stairs.
You're going backwards down the stairs, yes. You go up, yes, good thing you pointed out. You go up with your head and you come back down with your feet. Okay, that's your bear crawl up and down the stairs. So hopefully you can find a good set of stairs that's pretty far to be able to do this workout. So you would run 5 of the stairs as hard as you can. When you run up to them, which you walk down the stairs. You run up them as fast as you can, walk down them, then run back up as fast as you can once you get to the bottom. Okay? Same thing with the object carry. Walk with the object up and walk with it down. Okay? And then rest, and the same thing we said with the bear crawl. And then you rest again. That's 4 rounds. That's a brutal workout, but it'll definitely get you ready when you need to be. It's a good workout, but that one, just make sure you rest appropriately and make sure you're warmed up.